Okay, we have the drawing plotted out, all of the black and white areas plotted out, and all of the gray areas in between black and white. So everything that has solid black, we're just not going to touch at all. Anything that's marked with a W, white, we're going to carve out completely. So we're removing all of the white. So one thing to note, that as I was cutting this out, my knife was always at an angle as I went all the way around. So I cut all the way around this area, and that's going to make it easier for me to clear. As I cut with the larger gouge tool, right when I get to the lines that I cut, I slow down and I can feel where that initial cut was. And if it didn't work, if it doesn't pop right out, you can go back to the regular knife and just finish the cut. Don't try and force any of these cuts. Go slow, let the tool do the work. Let's talk about an important concept, and that is that these lines are only there to surround an area of gray, when the gray that we're going to create by cutting alternating lines into those areas. We're not worried at all about preserving these lines. Okay? These are just the boundaries at which your cut is going to start and stop. And on the other side, it's the boundary at which your cut is going to start and stop. I'm not trying to preserve this line at all. Because this line was at an angle it couldn't continue, I will use a knife. Should go this way. To finish it. Okay, now that this is all carved out, it just looks like a bunch of stripes, right? But what we're trying to achieve is maintaining black areas or full deep shadow areas, maintaining the highlight areas that are just totally white, and then creating some sense of middle tone. So a combination of, say if we're using black here, so a combination of black and white, black and white, black and white, visually from a distance starts to look like gray. I'm going to zoom out the camera so you can see that. And this should have more of the impression of gray from a distance than from close up.